Right. So here I am with SpiriTz of XC9 Beastcoast. SpiriTz is
Yeah.
a major winner. Attended the 2021 Six Invitational with Parabellum back for the Open qualifiers, which was a huge surprise to everyone there, and a notorious Blitz lover. So he's
Oh
living it
yeah.
up, or he has been until recent patches. Maybe we'll get into that. SpiriTz, how you doing?
Doing fantastic, man. How about yourself?
Pretty good. So I figure the best place to start this with SI just around the corner is talking about SI. Like, how's your guys' prep going? How are you feeling heading into that tournament? Because it's the big one, right? It's the hammer.
Oh yeah. I mean, our prep has been going fantastically. We had like a lot of practice before Christmas, which was we called it like our learning phase, where we learn how to play with each other, with the new teammates, the new meta, and then go on a break and figure out like all of our issues during the break.
Right.
Yeah.
And how much time did you really get with Dream and Adam, and like how much of a warning did you get that the M80 Beast Coast merger was going to happen? Because the public only learned about it 1st of December, and then you're heading into holiday season, which makes things complicated. How much time did you guys get, and how much did you know?
Well, I don't have an exact date, but I believe it's in between the 12th and 16th of December. I woke up in the morning at 8 a.m. I get woke up by Matthew on call. I live with him and diffuser.
Yeah.
So I get a call. I get wake up by Matt. He comes in my room and he's on the phone with Gunner, and he's like, "There's something crazy just happened. And Matey just bought out Beast Coast, so they took diffuser and Gunner, and we're jobless now."
Wow.
So so we wake up and like the diffuser was here in the next room behind me, and he's like he learned it the same way as we all did. It was instant. Nobody was asked anything, and nobody knew. So it was a big surprise.
Yeah, and so how has betting in Adam in Dream gone? Because a lot of times people look at roster changes and act like they were made by choice or something, but this one is made out of necessity. All of a sudden, you lost Gunner and Diffuser, and it wasn't really an option. It
Yeah.
just happened. So how has betting in those two players gone, and like what do they bring to the table?
Originally, Adam was supposed to join immediately, like with Backer. So like, and then the immediate stuff happened. So we immediately wanted Adam because I teamed with him on the wild card, and I knew like what type of player he is. The gunner is just nasty aim and just gets the job done. He's kind of like
Yeah.
he reminds me of a diffuser, like a little quiet on the quiet side, and just shoots people and just you tell him what to do, and he's just that man, just that guy. And then Dream, well, it was. I'm so glad we got him because like his vibes, his game knowledge, his aim, like he's just a well-rounded player and like the other support player that we need on the team. So it was honestly like it was honestly a blessing in disguise. Like I know we won the major with Gunner and Diffuser, but ever since we've had those changes, it's been better and better, and just the vibes are all the best. They're always the best, and we never like have issues. So to me, it was a
So
blessing in disguise.
I'm being a little bit of an asshole right now. I'm trying. I'm going for the thumbnail right now. I'm going for the clickbait. Would you say this is the best version of this roster we've ever seen, even compared to the
Oh yeah,
Manchester Major?
oh yeah, that most definitely.
Awesome.
Uh, we, I mean, I don't want to get too much details, but it's been it's been fantastic. No, there's no problem. I'll just say that.
Awesome. And so, Dream and Adam are not the only new pickups to this team. You also had a change out of coaching staff. You now
Yeah.
have Mint and Nix from DZ coming over, rejoining Houghton. what have they been bringing to the table? Because at least in the circles I was in, towards the tail end of his tenure, Mint was catching a bit of flack for the way DZ was playing, and it was supposedly on him. So what's he bringing? Like, what does he do for the team?
Kyle does a lot for the team. So, like, I'm gonna be honest, if we didn't get him, we would not be like as good. We would not be improving as much as we are right now.
Okay.
He's like, to me, at least to me, he's been like the role model that the team needed. We needed a coach that like not only like teach us things about the game, but teach us how to be better teammates, better person, better environment, everything. So we do a lot of activities outside of just playing Siege. Every practices, it's a new thing. It's never repetitive where we just double scrim and we clock in and clock out. Like, we always have some activities, makes us do stuff, and it's really is. It feels more like a family.
Okay. And so I figure now's a good time to ask, because for a lot of people who would want to like reduce everything to the most simple explanation possible, and particularly because he's been a lot more public about what he's done than a lot of other coaches, so it's the only frame of reference people really have. How has like losing Fett been, and then gaining Mint and Nyx? I know Vivid and Mossy are in the middle there, but like, you know, people look at what Fett did, the videos he made talking about the work he did, and now we have Mint. What's the difference there, and like what are both bringing to the table and like kind of contributing to help elevate your guys' play?
I'd say Fed was also like with Fed we also had like activities. We had like we built like a culture where like we were like a family, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't have that with Vivid and Mossy, so that was a bigger problem, because like all of the players on the team, we've been playing since day one. Like, we know everything about the game. We don't need to teach like more stuff, and strategy wise, like I make most of the strats on the team, so like we didn't need that. What we needed as a coach is somebody that puts us back in our places, but like teach us how to be better like teammates and players. And Fed and Mint are two fantastic coaches, and that helps us with that. And I'd say right now, Mint has been like a major improvement from both of them, I'd say.
Okay.
I think.
You go.
Yeah. So I think there was not bad blood, but like bad things were said about him on DZ. But knowing how the team was working and getting ran when Canadian was on the team, the coach had nothing to say. It was all Canadian. So I don't think he had like an enjoyment there. And then, Kyle, man, his blitz play is like, he's notorious for it.
It's the OG.
And yeah, and now he's got me on the team. And hey man, I only play blitz only. You see that, Chibi? That's what I play. I play shields only, and he loves it. He loves having me on the team, and he's so glad. And like, he was supposed to retire after DZ, and he was ready to turn the page and go on with his life, but we brought him back and we told him, this is the plan. We're here to fucking win, and we have the best fucking team for it.
Yeah, and I'm sure for Mint, this is a guy back in God knows how early. He was like, yes, 5 shotguns on Armory Clubhouse. This is how I want to win Pro League Finals. And the Mad Lad did it. So, like, he's all for the cheese. People don't know this, but Mint, the Blitz, the Ying, the silly strats, he's there for it. He's done it historically, so.
Oh, yeah.
Love to hear it.
We have the best matchup of brain and players, so it's fantastic.
This is actually a really good segue, because I did want to ask your thoughts on the state of the game and where are shields, because Blackbeard's come in, shields have been changed to be a bit more bearable in the 1v1, but as a shield abuser, as someone who loves to be on the kind of dealing end of that situation, how do you feel about the state of the meta heading into SI and the state of shields?
I think they're still broken. Like I literally changed my name to SpiriTz Shield. Like I play. I'm not scared of saying it. I play shields every round. I'm a shield crutch. People despise me for it. I don't care. I'm the god at it. So I make people cry and I fucking destroy their mental.
Hey,
The,
that's how you
the
do it.
shield. They did get nerfed. They're a little bit weaker, but like in my hands, they're still like the most broken up in the game. So I'd say like
Okay.
in somebody with less experience with a shield, they are so easy to kill and counter. At least for me, like I always counter every shield that comes in front of me.
Interesting. Okay, and so with SI, there's a lot to talk about. I guess the first place to start is kind of, is there anyone you want to face in Montreal? Not in Montreal. Jeez.
In Boston.
In Boston. I know. I'm so used to saying Montreal. It's
Yeah.
SI. It should be in Montreal, dude. But is there anyone you want to face in Boston?
I mean, hey matey, is a big one, but I don't, I don't think playing any teams are fun. Uh, I'd say Secret would be a fun match. The Shield Titans versus another Shield team, so that'd be a fun matchup. And then probably FaZe in Brazil.
FaZe? No BDS
Yeah.
run back? Do you want to play
I
him
mean,
again? See what happens?
I, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it because I know we don't play Shield, so they get
That's fair
and
enough.
they cry when they play against Shields. The French people hate the Shields, so I'd be ready to play the BDS again.
All right, and then with SI, it's got that whole format. It's a long tournament with a very, like, you can go down early and still make your way all the way to grands. Um, how does, like, having to factor that, format, how long the tournament is, with how many matches you have to play in such rapid succession, factor into preparation? Because you look at that playoff bracket, it is
Oh
a
yeah.
big boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, thankfully we got Nix as the analyst, so he's done the job before. He knows. We all know the job is it's mental. The analyst job during events is the worst job. Like it's so much work. They work 12 to 14 hours a day just to get bump on all the stats, all the VODs, all the like. And he's got to find. There's so much work to do, and thankfully he lives with us, with Uncle and I. So we work very well. We have like a super nice dynamic, and well, it's not like we haven't done it before, so we're most ready.
Yeah. And then last question here. I mentioned it briefly at the start, having made that 2021 SI. But for you, someone who's been to SI in the most unlikely circumstances and now coming in as probably one of the favorites, having won Manchester, what would it mean to win this sixth invitational?
I just got goosebumps just after you said that. I mean, winning invite is obviously like everyone, like all the competitors' dream. I mean, we all been fighting for that armor, and it would mean the world to me. Obviously, like after winning the Manchester Major, it was euphoric, it was fantastic, but always hungry for more. And invite is the final goal. So winning that would mean it like the world to me.
Awesome. And so, last thing, is there anyone that you want to shout out? Anyone you want to call out? Anything and everything is on the table. Like, shout out someone, call it an open challenge, call some bot from rank to shitter, whatever it is. Floor's yours.
I mean, I want to shout out Marco from Imedi for always putting sticks in my wheels, trying to slow me down and rooting my or stealing my players and whatnot. So I really love the challenge. I love the challenge. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to play you guys at Invite.